Hi guys, it's Rachel. So today I'm doing a tag with a twist. So the Summer Besties tag has been going around quite a bit and I've watched quite a lot of those videos and it's making me very sort of nostalgic. I kind of want summer back. I'm sick of the cold weather already and we're only in the first sort of month of winter here in the southern hemisphere. But I thought sort of to cheer myself up and get myself into the spirit, I would do a winter besties tag. So same questions, but I'm just doing them my favourite winter products as opposed to my favourite summer products. And somebody actually suggested this in my 100 subscriber giveaway comments, so thank you for that. So first things first is the favourite winter lip product. So for me in winter I love wearing dark lip colours. I think you can get away with them so much more sort of easier anyway in winter, and I've just picked out two of my favourite kind of winter lipsticks. The first one is Craving by MAC, which is just like a really nice kind of dark pinky kind of cranberry colour. And then for a more drugstore level product, I've got the Revlon Colour Burst lipstick in the colour Raspberry, which is just this really, really nice sort of dark pinky reddy cranberry colour. And they are quite similar. They're could almost be dupes for each other. This one's obviously a little bit more red, and I also like the plum colour of this as well if you're sort of checking out some of these lipsticks for winter. So I really, really love those. The next product is your favourite winter blush. So for me, I had to sort of think about this. I don't necessarily have an absolute favourite, but I like sort of certain colours, and one that sort of stood out for me was my Maybelline blush in the colour 105 Sweet Cinnamon, which this is actually broken, so I'll just take it straight off for you. But it's kind of a dark-ish kind of pinky, dirty rose colour, which I really like. It's actually kind of showing up a bit more peach because of the light, but it's actually more of a pinky. It's almost got, I guess, a plum purple undertone to it. But I really like that. The next is favourite winter nail polish. So I don't have a favourite winter nail polish specifically, but I have a favourite winter colour range. So I've just got some examples. For me it's generally kind of dark colours, again dark with kind of sometimes sort of warm undertones. So for example, something might be OPI's Linkin Park After Dark, which is like a really dark purple, almost black. OPI's All Abordo The Sled, which is like a really dark reddy brown colour. OPI's Boris and Natasha, which is like a dark sort of pinky purpley colour. OPI's You Don't Know Jacques, which is a sort of dirty dark brown colour. And then OPI's You Certainly Look Marvellous, which was from the Swiss collection. It's like a gunmetal grey sort of sparkle. So it's something in that kind of colour range is what I really like for winter. They're my sort of favourites. Although at the moment I have nothing on, so that's not really a good example, but generally I'd have something dark on my nails. Number 5 is your favourite winter powder face product. So for me it is the Maybelline's Dream Matte Powder. I really like this powder. I don't think you can sort of go wrong with it. I'm in the colour Sand. And sort of in winter I still get a little bit shiny, maybe not as much as in summer, but I definitely still need a powder, and I just quite like this one. So that is a favourite. It's a favourite all year round, but for winter as well. Oh, sorry, I missed number 4, which was liquid face product. Bad Rachel. But for me, it is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. In terms of things on your face, my sort of most important product, or the product I'm sort of willing to spend the most money on, is of course foundation, because I do have problems with my skin and I always want to have like a really nice, I think if you've got nice looking skin then the rest of it just is extra. So for me it's the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I wear the colour Rose Ivory, and it is expensive, but you can buy it online and get it a little bit cheaper. So I love that for winter, and it's not too heavy and it's still sort of moisturising enough. It's not drying in any way, so I like that. Number 6 is your favourite winter hair product, and for me that is Moroccan Oil, which looks just like this. And in winter I tend to use more heat products because I blow dry my hair as well as straighten it, whereas in summer I might let it air dry and then just straighten it or curl it or whatever I do. So my hair does take a little bit of a beating in winter, and also when you're going sort of in and out of sort of cold air and then you're going back into heating, it definitely can dry out your hair, skin as well, but we're talking about hair at the moment. So Moroccan oil is definitely a favourite of mine, and I just use one pump and put it in the sort of ends or the bottom parts of my hair, which tend to get sort of the most damage, and I really like it. It gives me sort of nice shiny looking hair. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. Product number 7 is your favourite winter eye product, and for me I couldn't really decide. If we're talking about kind of like shadows, I like sort of darker shadows with sort of warm tones, so I picked MAC Star Violet just as an example, which is a really nice kind of warm pink metallic kind of colour. Pink. It's kind of pinky purple. It looks pink on screen, but it's more purple in real life. And also my Rimmel Glam Eyes Professional Liquid Liner. I tend to wear a lot more liner in winter, purely because in summer it tends to sweat off, and you kind of you're in the pool and you're getting wet and stuff, and you don't want to sort of have black lines running down your face. But in winter you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, so I like wearing sort of thick dark liner in winter, and it definitely sets off like the sort of darker eyes, which I tend to do in winter also. So another sort of winter favourite of mine. Product number 8 is your favourite summer, or since we're doing winter self tanner. So I don't do a lot of self tanning in winter, but that doesn't mean we have to sort of let our skin go completely. So one thing I do like to do is use a gradual tanner, and I like the Dove Summer Glow Moisturiser. In winter obviously your skin can get quite dry. I tend to moisturize less in the winter, not because you should, but because I just kind of forget. When I get out of the shower, I'm super cold, I just want to put my pajamas on, and I kind of forget to put moisturizer on. I don't know why. Let me know if you sort of have the same problem, but I know that I tend to forget to moisturize, especially too because your legs aren't out, because they're sort of covered up and stuff like that. In summer it's a bit more noticeable, but it is nice to have a little bit of a glow even in winter. So something like a gradual tanner is a great little way to sort of keep a little bit of colour in your skin, and keep a little bit of colour in your skin and keep it moisturised and healthy at the same time. And I have been using the Everyday Moisturiser for Face Gradual Tan from Saint-Tropez for your face, which is also something that you can do. So gradual tanners for me in winter. I'm not a big sort of self tanner because I don't think you need to have sort of brown skin in winter. It's winter, we're allowed to be pale. Embrace the pale, people. Okay, moving on. The last 2 products are your favourite fashion accessory and your favourite clothing piece. So for fashion accessory, I am choosing for winter a cute little beanie or hat. This one I purchased from Forever New. I think I got it for my birthday maybe a couple of years ago, last year maybe, not this year, but maybe last year or the year before. But I just love it. It's just cute and warm and cozy, and it can really sort of like dress up your outfit and keep you warm at the same time. So it's kind of got 2 functions. But I really like that, and there's so many out. There's sort of like little berets and all different styles and all different colours, so everyone can find one that sort of suits them. And you can get them quite cheaply. They're available in sort of a lot of places, so definitely worth checking out. And then for the favourite clothing piece, there are so many things I love in winter, but I had to go with what I wear the most, and for me that is always going to be jeans. So I just grabbed one of my many pairs of dark wash jeans. These are just sort of skinny dark wash blue jeans from Dottie. These ones are from which I got a couple of seasons ago, but for me I think it's just jeans all around. They tend to be what I wear the most. So that is it for the tag questions. I'll list them all in the bottom bar below, and I tag all of you to do this, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere and it's winter right now. I'd love to see what products you are loving for winter. What are your winter besties? Now for this video I kind of planned on just doing a winter essentials video, so I'm going to add just a couple of other random things that I think everyone should have in winter. So the first thing is sort of winter scents and winter smelling candles. So I just grabbed a couple. I actually have the ones from Bath and Body Works, and I know there are no Bath and Body Works in Australia, but you can actually order them. But you can actually order them online. I found a great eBay seller, which I will, if I can find the person's store, I'll put it in the bottom bar below. But I just really wanted to try some of these candles, and I absolutely love them for winter. And Leaves was one of the ones that was sort of really popular sort of around Christmas time on YouTube, and I managed to get this, and I absolutely love it. And I burned it in summer because it was Christmas time, and I think that a lot of these scents that I associate with winter I also associate with Christmas, but obviously it's summer when it's Christmas here, so sometimes I sort of have a little bit of summer winter crossover during summer because it's Christmas. But anyway, totally off topic. Definitely candles are a must in winter. They're just something about them just makes your room or makes your house seem really warm and comforting and cozy. If you don't have a fire, which I don't have a fireplace, candles are kind of like the next best thing. So I've got Leaves and caramel apple and homemade cookies sort of burning behind me, but just any scents that sort of cinnamon, apple kind of scents, caramel, sort of warm, anything that reminds you of sort of being warm and cozy, I think a definite must-have for winter. Other must-haves for winter. Face wipes. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but in the morning it's sort of super cold. The last thing I want to do is get up and wash my face and put cold water on my face. I have a shower at night and I have a boiling hot shower because the last thing I want to do is hop in cold water. But in the morning I just don't want to get anywhere near the tap. I don't want to wash my face. But we all know that we're supposed to wash our face twice a day. So one thing that I like doing is at least wiping my face down in the morning with a facial cleansing wipe, and this is just the Simple brand, and I've actually totally run out, so I'm going to have to buy some more. But I think it's a great way to sort of help make sure that you're sort of cleaning your face twice a day. So at night I'll just use my normal facial cleanser, but in the morning I will use one of these face wipes because I do have problem skin, so I like to try and keep up that twice a day face cleaning routine, but it's kind of hard in winter, so that is one of my winter essentials. Another one is Lucas's Pawpaw Ointment. I don't know if this is available outside of Australia, but if you're in Australia, I have like 10 tubes of this stuff. It's fantastic for dry, cracked lips, any dry patches of skin. I think it's fantastic. It's a summer-winter product, but I absolutely love it. Another winter product of mine, kind of linking in with the Gradual Tanner, is that you can still wear bronzer. Just a light bronzer is fine. I use NARS's Laguna bronzer, but don't feel like just because it's winter you have to stop wearing bronzer. You can. Sometimes it can just give you that sort of little bit of a healthy warm glow that'll make you feel good in those sort of cold winter months. Other necessities are, I actually wanted to say hot chocolate, but I've run out of hot chocolate, so I'm going to say tea. I drink the Lipton cranberry, raspberry and strawberry tea, but just like a nice warm drink, something that will warm you up in the cold winter nights. And I definitely think hot chocolate is one of them, and I wish I had some sort of hot chocolate to show you because I think everything else is just extra. Hot chocolate is an absolute must for winter, so head out and buy yourself some hot chocolate if you can. Another winter essential is a good book. Cozying up in front of the fire or the heater, like me if you don't have a fire, with a blanket or a Snuggie, which I also love and is also a winter essential, but I don't have it around here. Snuggie is definitely something that is worth it. But a good book, and I have Halo by Alexandra. I can't pronounce her last name, but I think it's like Adanetto. I don't know. I picked this one specifically because I think her new book is coming out fairly soon, the next one in this series, and she's really amazing. I think she's only like 18 or something like that, and I loved this book and I'm looking forward to the next one coming out. But a good book to read is a must-have for me for winter. A couple of last little products. A hairdryer. I think in summer I can almost go without a hairdryer. I let my hair dry naturally and I just use a straightener, but in winter I feel like it's just way too cold to let your hair sort of sit being wet, so a good hairdryer is a must-have for me for winter. Last couple of things, I promise. One of them, sorry, I'm leaning out. Ugg boots for me is an absolute necessity for winter. These are just sort of cheap ones that I got recently, $15 from Kmart, or you can sort of get more expensive ones. These are the Ugg Australia ones that I got online, and these are sort of I think they're priced at about $140, so cheap or expensive, it doesn't matter. Just some nice warm Ugg boots to wear around to keep your feet nice and warm. Scarves, another must-have. They would be my other fashion accessory on top of the hat if I could have had like two. But scarves are a must-have, and I like sort of cream scarves at the moment. This is like a bouncy one because sort of creams and beiges seem to be in quite a bit at the moment. So a good cream scarf is a must-have for winter. Last but not least, I have a nice woolen trench coat. I think is a definite for winter. You can sort of dress it up, dress it down, and it'll keep you warm. So that is it. That is all of my winter essentials. Let me know what your winter essentials are, what your winter besties are in the bottom bar below. And other than that, I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.